One from the sold-out Yokohama Arena in Japan, the Fields K1 World Grand Prix, wherever you're watching around the world, especially all of our fans in the US watching live for the first time on HDNet. We hope you're enjoying it just as much as we are. The winner of this one goes through to the final. They trade leg kicks early, and neither man wants to take a backward step. Both men throw with a lot of power, Sugar Ray.
This is exactly what Zimmerman needs to do, is actually take the fight to Badr. Because, as you know, if he sits back, Badr's much quicker and a lot technical when he's laying those leg kicks.
It's easier said than done.
Right, that's right.
Jab outside thigh kick from Badr. Hurry is the bread and butter combination of the Moroccan. Gloves up nice and high on both men. Jab two from Zimmerman at full extension, leaves the lead leg out there. And Badr pays. Oh, cracks away to the liver section. The slap of that one reverberated around the Yokohama Arena. If this one goes through to the latter rounds into the third, it'll be interesting to see if Zimmerman lasts, given the punishment he took from Teixeira in their quarterfinal. As we said earlier, Badr Hurry, the fresher of the two.
But still, I think that Badr doesn't look as focused as he was with Peter. And with Peter, he started smoking, and now he's much more relaxed.
As opposed to Zimmerman, who's actually looking much better than he did against Teixeira.
That's absolutely right.
Hurry.
Zimmerman definitely looks a lot sharper in this fight than he did in his first fight. So I guess it just needed to have that first fight out of the way to warm up.
Zimmerman in his first ever K1 Grand Prix. Shook off the nerves now. 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first round of three. Body shot, belly button through the back there from Badr Hurry.
That was a very nice straight right.
Hurry in center ring, keeping agile on the balls of his feet. Thought about a Superman punch. Balk right hand did Errol Zimmerman. Nice jab, just threads it through the defense. Gets great extension on the right hand and a nice counter from Hurry. Got him against the ropes, no, goes to the liver, then to the head. Errol in trouble. Here comes Hurry, and Zimmerman tries to juke off the ropes. A good old-fashioned Donnybrook in the corner, Ray.
Zimmerman took that well, recovered, came back and countered back. So
I was just getting ready to say, I don't know about Zimmerman in trouble. He looked like he was doing pretty good defense.
No,
there.
Absolutely.
Badr Hurry opening up momentarily, and Zimmerman edges forward, wants to throw the right, does.
I like to see Badr use that jab a little bit more, just to find his range. Like Ernesto said earlier, in the first fight, used his jab. He was smoking against Peter Ertz, so, for this fight, I think he needs to go out, work off his jab a little bit more, just to find his distance.
Under 30 seconds remaining here in the first round of three. Jab outside thigh kick from Zimmerman. Hard one for the judges to call. Right hand there from Zimmerman as Badr goes to the body. 10 seconds remaining. Badr chopping the lead leg again. Thumps in the midsection. Errol shakes his head and says, you've got to do better than that, Badr. Right hand lead from Badr, then the jab over the top. End of the first round, we go to the towels. Kimbo slice. You've got to love that first round. These two guys mean business.
Yes, very exciting first round. Very exciting.
Kimbo, if you had to lean one way, would you go Badr Hurry? Would you go Errol, or do you go a drawn round?
I like Badr Hurry.
Okay, let's do the run of the table here, Ernesto.
Yeah, I agree with Kimbo. I mean, Badr was the aggressor in this round, and although Errol came back a few times, Badr landed more punches and kicks.
Sugar Ray.
Absolutely. Badr worked well to the body. And, like I said earlier, I like to see him use his jab a little bit more, but definitely Badr.
And Mike Hogan, we're going to make it unanimous to Badr in the first round.
I would have to give it to Badr Hurry, but only because of activity. I don't think he did any substantial damage to Errol Zimmerman. I think Zimmerman just kind of slowed down towards the end of the fight.
The judges do agree, all three judges giving it 10-9 to Badr Hurry after one. We are ready to rock and roll. Second round of action, semi-final number one. The winner to take on either Gokhan Sahi or Remy Bonjaski. Nice jab.
Beautiful jab.
Succulent technique from Badr Hurry as always, and thrown with power. That's the beauty of watching the K1 World Heavyweight Champion.
There's that jab Ernesto's talking about.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what we were calling all along, right?
Jab, body shot once more, and digging away to the liver section. Good handiwork so far from Badr Hurry, dominating the boxing contest, then switches up, round kick to the head. Errol tries to return the favour off the back leg.
I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with Errol in this fight, because in the first one, he just looked lethargic, and yet this one he's very sharp.
I mean, maybe he needed, as you
Right.
earlier said it earlier, to warm up.
Well, but he needs to do something though. He needs to steal the momentum and he needs to start attacking him. He can't just keep.
Badr missed with the front kick, then slammed the thigh kick on Errol. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Spinning heel kick to the midsection, looking for the gut muncher. Didn't work for Bone Crusher Zimmerman.
I must have been watching when I fought Hamong Choi.
Sugar Ray pulling out all the tricks here tonight as referee gives a brief adjustment to the groin guard of Badr Hari. Zimmerman needs to start throwing down here. Badr circles off to his right, cracks the leg kick. Zimmerman checks it. Shin on shin. Right hand lead, tagging left over the top of the right glove. Good combination from Badr.
What I love about Badr is very explosive and very quick.
High left round kick. Trying to loop the shin across the forehead of Zimmerman. He says he's okay. He'll take a breather. There's the right hand. We talked about Kimbo.
He landed.
Listen to this place erupt. Yokohama Arena has come alive.
That's amazing. He went for that right uppercut actually, and ended up eating a overhand right by Zimmerman.
We told you all night one of the sharpest right hands in all of K1 is on the 22-year-old Zimmerman. And here comes Hurry, taking away to the liver. Then to the head, goes back to the body. Uppercut almost took out the ring light. Zimmerman tries to thread the right hand again. Oh, big body shot from Badr on the inside. Rocks the head back with a jab. Goes to the stomach once more. Zimmerman pokes his tongue out.
Seriously, if Zimmerman pulls this one off, it's going to ruin Badr.
Well, you know what? But there was one thing that was questionable about Badr going into any of these fights, and that was his chin.
Right.
And obviously Zimmerman just exposed it.
No, but it was a very hard shot, and he comes back very good.
Oh, he went for the Lecco Buster, the spinning heel kick. Final 5 seconds of the second round. Badr a goal on the big combo. The tide is turned. The tide is turned. The pendulum has swung. The pendulum has swung. Have a listen to this place erupt.
Oh my goodness.
This is unbelievable.
As you would say, Mike, you can't script things like this.
Unbelievable. I tell you what, Ernesto, shades of when we commentated Badr versus Ruslan Karayev.
Yeah.
Ruslan dropped Badr, then Badr got up and dropped Ruslan.
Sometimes it looks like it's literally with Badr. I mean, he needs to get a slap in the head sometimes to wake up.
Yeah. Homemade
This
Choi,
is what
same
it looked
thing.
like.
You know, he's playing around. Homemade Choi knocks him down. Badr gets up and just annihilates the guy's rib.
Right.
Sugar Ray. What
those spinning.
That's what K1 is all about. Rounds of action like that.
Absolutely. And we said all along, love or hate Badr, he's the biggest talent out there today, and he's proven to us not only that he deserves to go to the final, but also the fact that he can take a shot and come back.
All three judges are giving that one 8 points apiece, so a drawn round. 1 more round to go. 3 minutes will decide.
What was the first round?
First round was all 10-9 in favour of Badr.
Okay.
So Badr Hari is still ahead by a point.
Okay.
Listen to the applause. This is why K1 is the greatest fight promotion on the planet. No one quite does it like K1, and the Grand Prix is the Mac Daddy, the granddaddy of them all. Thrusting jab from Badr Hari. They are absolutely swinging for the KO here in the third round.
That's a beautiful jab by Badr. And all along we've said that, you know, he needs to work off that jab. And that jab's eating Zimmerman's face all night.
Oh, nice right-hand counter from Badr Hari. To the schnoggin again of Errol Zimmerman. Thrust out the jab. Full extension. Good reach. Zimmerman edges forward. He'll look to fire the right hand and again eats the leather off the lead of Badr Hari.
I like to see Zimmerman move his head a little bit because he's just walking in and eating the jab.
The jab, Badr's jab is so sharp.
And he drops him with the jab.
Great jab.
Well, no knockdown, says the referee. He upended him with the jab. Beautifully done. The timing Well, Badr shouldn't be Moroccan, he should be Swiss with timing like that.
I don't think Zimmerman has seen those jabs. I'm sure he wants to get his head out of the way too, but I think they're just too damn fast for him.
But still, it can go both ways.
Oh, the big shot again off the right hand. Errol shrugs it off and comes forward. Half a round remaining here in the third and final. Both men are throwing caution to the wind, sticking jab again. Hurry, foot meets mouth.
I don't think Zimmerman wants to eat a foot like that.
That's a foot sandwich.
Badr's jab is like a straight right hand. It's just out there so fast that Zimmerman can't even see it.
Oh,
To Zimmerman's credit, he's standing there and taking it.
No, absolutely.
Including a straight right hand that he just took.
K1 World's Heavyweight Champion.
It's over.
Zimmerman's not going to get up. He's not going to get up. It's over. It's over. It's good night, Irene. A standing ovation.
That was an amazing fight. An amazing fight.
What do you think about that, Kimbo?
Man, that was very exciting. Very exciting.
Kimbo, after a fight like that, I want to say to you, welcome to our world of K1 Live.
Hey, it's an honor to be here. I knew Badr was in his zone, you know. He was in his zone. Errol Zimmerman was in trouble. Badr was in his zone.
That was one of the most unbelievable K1 fights we have seen in a Grand Prix, Ray, for a long, long time.
No, absolutely. I mean, like, you know, this is the type of fight, you know, going back to the days of Ernesto Hoost, Peter Urch, Roland Banner, Andy Hook, all the top names. I mean, this is exactly what it used to be.